Back in the book segment tonight, reality check where the truth sets us all free. A very good thing. First up, the Obama campaign says John McCain is not looking out for you on gas prices. In fact, he's in the tank for the oil companies.
Exxon John. There's pain at the pump for Americans these days, but Exxon John follows the oil companies' ways. Big oil's profits soar. Exxon John says 4 billion more. Tax breaks for big oil, most say no. Not Exxon John with lobbyists running his show. There's 2 million reasons Exxon John likes big oil. They've given him $2 million to protect their spoils. The future in energy is alternatives, they say. But that's not Exxon John's way. Exxon John, when it comes to big oil, more of the same while the rest of us toil. Exxon John.
Okay, here's the truth. The oil companies have given McCain 3 times as much as they've given Obama because McCain is for more drilling. They like that. However, the $2 million figure is false. The oil companies have given McCain $1.3 million as opposed to $400,000 for Obama. McCain opposes ANWR drilling, as you know, wants to cut taxes across the board, not just for oil concerns, so you can make the call. Check 2, Rex Tillerson, the CEO of ExxonMobil, who makes about $17 million a year and whose company made $12 billion in profits last quarter, a record amount for any company ever, got grilled by Charles Gibson.
Can you appreciate from your position, with the escalation of the price of a gallon of gas, why people are fed up, angry, indeed disgusted with the oil companies?
Well, I can understand why people are very upset and why they're very worried and concerned about their ability to deal with these high prices. In terms of where they should direct their anger, I don't think it's useful for me to comment on that, although it does bother me that much of that is directed at us.
Well, it can be very useful, but he won't do it. Now, the reason gas prices are dropping is that Americans have cut back their driving, and the speculators are mostly out of the market. They made obscene profits and are now resting, but they'll be back as soon as Iran does something stupid or anything disrupts the oil supply. Check 3, American Airlines got hammered when it was reported they were charging military people heading overseas for checked bags. Nice. Now, American Airlines says it would waive those fees. Thank you. Check 4, American Army deserter Jeremy Hinsman being sent back to the USA by Canada finally, after fleeing up there 4.5 years ago. Hinsman faces 5 years in prison if convicted here. Czech is glad Canada did the right thing. Things are looking up there. Finally, an upcoming movie called American Carol opens October 3rd in about 2,000 theaters all across the country. The film is a spoof of the far left, focusing on Michael Moore, played by Kevin Farley, the late Chris Farley's brother. The movie was directed by David Zucker, who made the Airplane and Naked Gun satires, and I, your humble correspondent, am in it. Here's a preview.
He's America's most infamous filmmaker.
Here I am in the island paradise cube.
Totally arrogant.
I love America. That's why it needs to be destroyed.
And completely clueless.
We're the biggest slave owner in the state.
Don't you worry, Master Malone. We got them bacon stains out of the upholstery.
Oh. This time, he's finally gone too far.
We're going to abolish July 4th.
We're not shaving till they bring all the troops home.
Thank you, boys.
They're women.
And it will come back to haunt him.
Don't hurt me. I've always stood up for gay rights. I'm the angel of freaking death, you turd head.
Now, 3 American spirits.
I am General George S. Patton.
That will explain the slapping.
Are determined to knock some sense into him.
Hey, you're not a spirit.
I know. I just enjoy slapping you.
And will teach him the true meaning of patriotism.
This is the greatest country in the whole wide world.
From David Zucker.
Mohammed.
the master of movie satire.
I must use less names.
Hussein!
For God's sake.
Comes an outrageous new comedy
It is getting harder and harder to find suicide bombers, and all the really good ones are gone.
with Kelsey Grammer, Dennis Hopper, Trace Atkins, Leslie Nielsen, David Allen Greer, Robert Dovey, James Woods, Rosie O'Connell, and John Voight, with Kevin Farley as Michael Malone in An American Carol.
They can't see us.
Right.
This is going to be harder than I thought.
In theaters soon.
All right, a reality check, you bet. Open